Oh, snap. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime and you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. You might be watching on Rumble, hit the follow button. You're probably watching on TikTok because we got a bunch of people in here already. Hit the follow button over there, but make sure you hit the thumbs up too on YouTube and TikTok. Y'all, we got cases to talk about tonight. If you're new here, this is what we do. We listen to the stories. We talk about the stories. We do all kinds of stuff. We listen to past stories. We talk about what's happening now. And that's what we got going on tonight. We're going to talk about a former Miss Ecuador contestant was her life was taken in a restaurant minutes after she posted a photo of her, and it tagged the location. Instagram tagged the location.
You what?
And somebody was like, I guess they were like, oh, I know where that is. And then came up in the restaurant. Crazy as hell. You guys ready for this one? YouTube, where y'all at? They're coming in now, y'all. They're coming in. And if you don't see the video over there, y'all just tell them to refresh. Put it in the chat on Rumble and YouTube. Just tell them to hit the little refresh real quick. All right. I hope y'all are ready. I'm going to shrink myself down, and we're going to get these things started. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Hit me with the fires up there. We're trying to get 222. And tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 25,000 likes, y'all. Here we go.
A former beauty queen and Instagram model gunned down in broad daylight after posting her location on social media.
Anyone who lives a very public-facing internet life is more trackable than others.
So did her Instagram provide the killers with a map of her location?
That's terrifying.
Though it's not quite clear from a timing perspective why it happened after the post, or if it really was that they were going based solely off of the posting behavior.
And was it a random attack or carried out by career criminals?
If nothing else, the public nature of her death would suggest that these are not common criminals.
The case takes yet another turn when we learn the one-time beauty queen had links to a known drug trafficker who she may have had an affair with.
So living a very public life, being connected to someone who's involved.
What? What the fuck?
Oh, no. Wendy, thank you. Katie, thank you.
In overt criminal activity means that they might be at risk.
Here's everything we know about the murder of Landy Parraga that so far remains unsolved.
This seems like the kind of story that you might expect given the dynamics of the case. You've got someone who's linked with a cartel. They are in a relationship that appears to be extramarital, and so there's a lot of complications. You have someone who's living a very public life and is a potential target for violence, and so this makes some degree of sense on face.
That's Michigan State University professor Tom Holtz, who teaches in the School of Criminal Justice. He's an expert in the field of cybersecurity and hitman behavior. But before we hear from his...
Jesus, cybersecurity and hitman behavior?
You what?
That is crazy as hell. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Expertise. Let's take a deep dive into the life of 23-year-old Landy Parraga.
Did she was only 23?
She placed 5th in the Miss Ecuador beauty pageant, and more recently, she ran a sports clothing label. But she was also known for a massive Instagram following. At the time of her death, her follower count was about 173,000, and since her murder, that number has jumped to 183,000. Her
OMG. Bridget, thank you for becoming a monthly supporter over on Rumble. Very sweet of you. So she went up 10,000 followers because people were talking about her now. Isn't that crazy? Oh, my word.
Popularity trickled over to TikTok too, where she currently sits at 1.2 million followers. Needless to say, a lot of eyes were on Landy. She was a well-known person. She has thousands of followers on Instagram. She had participated in beauty pageants before, so she's kind of a public figure. Does that make it easier for people to keep tabs on her whereabouts?
Certainly, anyone who lives a very...
What? I swear, sometimes these questions, I'm like, what are you saying? Does being very public and leading a public thing with millions of people knowing what you do and where you are, does that lead you to where people will know what you do and where you are?
How dare you?
Yep.
public-facing internet life is more trackable than others. If you're checking into locations, if you're posting
yeah.
constantly about where you are or what you're eating, what you're doing, that definitely makes it easier to understand your daily patterns and your routines.
On Sunday, April 28th, Landy and her boyfriend visited a restaurant in Quevedo, Ecuador. Landy posted a picture of their meal to her Instagram story, showing octopus ceviche the restaurant is apparently known for. Minutes later, she was
octopus ceviche. That sounds damn good.
Gunned down in broad daylight. So what do you make of that? Did she tip off her killers by posting her location?
It's difficult to say. Given the nature of the death, it seems as though, I'm guessing, that the individuals who performed this hit were most likely aware of her location or at least following her to some degree. I'd like to think that a cartel sponsored or at least potentially associated person would not be dependent on Instagram to know where a person is. It might be confirmatory, but given the dynamics of the incident itself, I imagine they probably knew where she was already, though it's not quite clear from a timing perspective why it happened after the post or if it really was that they were going based solely off of the posting behavior.
What the hell?
Moments leading up to Landy's death were caught on the restaurant's security camera video too. The video opens with Landy standing across from her boyfriend just talking. Seconds later, Landy appears to notice someone standing in the door. She looks over but quickly turns away. After that, authorities say 2 gunmen entered the restaurant and shot Landy 3 times. She died as a result of the attack. While Holt believes the attackers probably...
Holy hell. Brittany, good to see you. That's crazy. She's just standing in a restaurant and 2 guys came in and just... See you later? What the hell is going on?
Already knew Landy's location, even without her Instagram post. He says it's still important to consider social media's safety.
If you're someone where you have concerns about your personal safety, or you're in a relationship where there's potential for stalking or harassment, or you're in a situation where you feel some degree of discomfort about revealing kinds of
Cassie, thank you for the fires. Y'all hit me with the fires over on TikTok.
Personal information, I would encourage people not to post much on social media. I realize there's benefit to doing so, both socially and personally, but you have to weigh the costs and benefits of any kind of posting, particularly if you're at a point where you are receiving threatening emails, phone calls, whatever the case might be. If you're regularly posting about where you are and what you're doing, then that increases your risk for further targeting.
In the wake of Landy's...
That is crazy. Cassie, thank you even more. Damn, you guys are so sweet. Oh, thanks for the follow too. Y'all, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, just come on in and hang out. Lacey, thank you for the fire.
Murder. Hidden secrets about her life have since been revealed. Now, if we're looking at the specifics of this case, and this is where it kind of gets into the nitty-gritty, some of the reports I've seen say that she was linked to this known drug trafficker, Leandro Norero, and there was apparently this operation, it was called Metastasis, and that is where authorities conducted this investigation to find criminals accused of corrupting Ecuadorian state officials.
Holy hell. Man, that sounds crazy as hell. Brittany says, cool shirt. Oh, yeah. Yo, my shirt says, play Freebird. Can y'all see it? You know that's cool. That's my 4th of July shirt.
My question mark here is, how would they have done something like that? Would it be through iCloud? How would that work?
There's a lot of different ways where we can collect information about individual networks. Some of that can come from the cloud, some of it can come from Google Contacts. It depends on the degree to which the government is using kind of legitimate tools. Now, granted, the Ecuadorian government may have differential policies related to how information can be obtained. If we're thinking about it in a U.S. context, as an example, if you arrest a suspect in a low-level drug case and you're able to seize their phone and look at the contacts in there, you can get quite a lot of information. This is even true with, say, like a rental car. You would be amazed at the amount of information that can be derived from the infotainment system of a rental car, because people will just connect their device and they'll be getting texts, phone calls. You'll be able to track their location, their movements. So there's a lot of
Oh, hell, I didn't even think about that. That's crazy as hell.
different pieces of information that can be gathered from various digital sources. It really just comes down to what is allowed under current government rules.
And apparently through this investigation is where they determined this known drug trafficker was having a relationship with the woman who was eventually killed, Landy. Apparently, according to some texts or messages, they had alluded to having an affair. Does that play into her death at all?
Potentially.
You what?
Y'all should have seen this guy too. YouTube, you saw him, didn't you? Y'all, TikTok, if you can't see the video, come on over. If you want to see the video, come on over. YouTube, it's the Mystery Project on YouTube, y'all. Come right on over, search the Mystery Project on YouTube, or click the link that's in the bio. Tap the screen like crazy, and y'all hit me with the fires. We got 50, but we need 222. Hit me with the little fires, y'all. And thanks for the follows. I see a bunch of people coming in, hitting the little follow button. Rhonda, thank you. Queen Michelle, thank you for the fires. So sweet. There we go. Let's hit them, y'all.
Actually, it comes down to the relationship between the two of them and any other dynamics that may be influencing their behavior. So living a very public life, being connected to someone who's involved in overt criminal activity means that they might be at risk. That person could be targeted by law enforcement for arrest and used as leverage to get information from the suspect.
Jennifer, thank you.
And so it makes it complicated where, yes, there's a possibility that this could have occurred because of their relationship.
According to reports, the information recovered via the criminal investigation showed pics of Landy on Leandro's phone and evidence he'd gifted her apartments and cars. But the real proof comes via Leandro Norero's messages. In one, he writes, quote, "My friend, her name cannot come out anywhere. Otherwise, my world will come crashing down." That message was apparently sent to Norero's accountant, and so is this one, quote, "If my wife comes across anything about her, I'm screwed." I've also seen some reports about speculation.
What?
And really, that Leandro's wife may have gotten jealous or found out about this affair, and she was the one who put out the hit on Landy. Is that something that's possible?
Anything is possible in that regard, though.
Anything is possible. That's horrifying. Jennifer, thank you.
It seems a bit extreme, almost like something out of a telenovela or out of an HBO series. It's the kind of thing that could happen, but is it necessarily the prerogative of the spouse to order such a hit, or is it more likely the individual in the relationship because of concerns that they may reveal information or that they could somehow be used against them at trial or criminal prosecution?
If it wasn't Leandro's wife who put out the hit, was it even a hit at all? Just generally looking at the case with the information as we have it, does it appear to you that there was a hit out on Landy?
It would certainly seem so. If nothing else, the public nature of her death would suggest that these are not common criminals. They were not trying to stage a scenario to make it look more like this was a robbery gone wrong or something else. To shoot a person, I believe it was 3 times in a restaurant, and have someone holding the door so the shooter can run out. That suggests something that is outside of the traditional kinds of criminal violence that we might expect, and would be something more in line with a drug cartel or any kind of organized crime group.
That is crazy as hell.
Leandro Norero was arrested after Operation Metastasis and was killed in a prison riot 18 months ago. Even still, Holt says his line of work could have played a role in Landy's murder. What would be a reason that they're looking?
So the guy, this dude, like her boyfriend on the side, he's already in a prison riot?
To kill her, to take her out. I know we mentioned a couple of other things here, but could it all be related to the drug cartel?
That would be the most sensible thing based on the public reporting so far, that maybe she was viewed as a risk, that she would give information up. Perhaps her public behavior might lead to concerns about their operational safety. And so these are the most plausible things that I can immediately think of.
That is nuts. Y'all, TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, we're live every single night. Tap the screen like crazy, y'all. Let's get 25,000 likes. We're unbelievably close, 22,000. And y'all, hit me with the massive amount of the little fires. We're trying to get 222. We got 67. Also, do me a favor. Go. There's the last video I just posted on the TikTok. Y'all, go over there right now. Click my face. Go to the profile. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Repost it. Follow thing. What's it called? Favorite thing. Yeah. Do all those things. And if you want to watch the videos with us, come on over to YouTube. Just search The Mystery Project. You'll find the channel. Subscribe and come on in and join this live stream. You know what you do is you do what a lot of people do. Put the YouTube on the TV or on your iPad and then have the TikTok going on your phone so you could be in the chat. Boom. That's a win-win for everybody.
It's about connection.
All right, let's keep going.
But there are still many unanswered questions in the case. What sort of things would you expect for the investigation moving forward?
There's a few different things. One would be if we wanted to really interrogate that relationship between the Instagram post and then the shooting itself. Were any accounts that these two individuals had created, or their personal accounts or otherwise, associated with the viewing of the post and then the time of the incident itself? The police could look at the cell phones or the devices of the shooters. Now, granted, there's going to be some difficulty in terms of identifying them if they were masked or in any way attempting to hide their identity. But
damn, that's them right there walking in, y'all.
There may be forensic material at the scene that could
look right there. See that guy right there in the doorway, dressed in black? That's them right there. And then his other guy right there is holding the door. He comes in, bam, 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 3 times and runs out. That's horrifying. If I froze on Rumble, just hit refresh. I'll type it in the chat. Y'all type it in the chat.
As a way to identify those individuals. So I think it's going to go through what we would think of as the traditional criminal justice process in terms of interrogating digital evidence as well as physical evidence on the scene.
In the end, Holt says the case itself should give us pause to consider some important issues.
Yeah, I think if nothing else, while this is a very extreme incident of violence, the very public nature of it, if nothing else, it does give us pause to consider our own behavior and think about what are we posting and where and why and how that might put us at risk as well. But beyond that, I think it speaks to the general issue of drug-related violence. We hear quite a bit about gang-related behavior and drug cartels engaging in violence in Mexico and on the border in the US. But it's important to consider all of Central and Latin America because of the influx of immigrants and the influx of drug problems in general and certain gangs into the United States, that there may be some spill.
Don, yep, YouTube on the TV, Rumble on the tablet, TikTok on the phone. There we go. That's the secret sauce right there.
Over effects that the Ecuadorian government is obviously doing the best it can to deal with the problems there. But the brazen nature of this incident speaks to a kind of broader problem of violence in the country.
Oh my God. Y'all, so that's crazy. That is pretty damn crazy. And it's still completely unsolved, they said. Unsolved.
You what?
Nuts. Okay, we're going to move on to the next case, y'all. We're going to be talking about these two people. Apparently, this is husband and wife. YouTube, you can't see it yet, but don't worry, you will. Husband and wife, he apparently was like mocking a lady that had Down syndrome.
How dare you?
So that's already messed up, dude. What are you doing? And apparently somebody had enough of it and just like lays him out. So it sounds crazy, y'all. I think you're probably going to want to watch this one over on YouTube, because I think this is body cam footage too. Fifi, thank you for the heart me's. Critter Van, thanks for the heart me's. Damn, y'all are too damn sweet. Thank you. All right, y'all, come on, hang out over on YouTube. Hit me with the fires too, TikTok. Come on, we got to get 222. That's the first goal. We need to hit it. We already got one story down, y'all. Let's hit some goals.
What's going on?
Put your hand behind your back.
What's going on? Why?
Oh, damn. What's going on? Well, your husband's getting arrested. Critter Van, let's go. Thank you.
What the hell? What the hell? I need an explanation.
Well, he's being arrested. There's your explanation.
A Florida man is taken away in cuffs at the most magical place on earth after going into a drunken rant and making fun of a young woman with a disability. The incident happened in January after a fight broke out at Disney's Boardwalk Resort in Orlando, Florida. According to police, 61-year-old Brent George had been drinking at the resort bar with his wife and 2 friends when he allegedly approached a table of 4 and taunted a girl with Down syndrome. The girl's mother allegedly confronted George. He shoved the woman twice before slapping the woman's daughter-in-law in the face when she tried to calm the situation down.
What? Dude.
What the fuck?
So dude's drunk and he just like comes up being all crazy as hell. Angela, thank you for the fires. Comes up being crazy as hell, and then he assaults them first. Oh man, I hope that the husband was there and that's who just lays this dude out. Let's see.
George then allegedly punched the woman's husband, who returned the punch back with a jab to George's face and was reportedly struck by a glass cup during the fight. Bodycam video obtained by Law&Crime captures deputies with the Orange County Sheriff's Office responding to the
Nurse KK, thank you.
Resort bar, where George is seen sitting on the bar couch with a bloody eye. At first, George was thought to be the victim until they got the full story.
Whoever did this to me deserves. No, you're fine. Well, he's the victim, so if he wants to.
Yeah, let's talk to him, not to you.
Do you know
Who was it?
I don't have any.
Minaya, M-I-N-A-Y-A.
Okay.
What's up?
I'm retired. I just happen to be walking through my
North.
So it seems like they're in the bar. It seems like they don't know each other.
Okay.
The mother and the son. It sounds like he started it.
Okay.
Family.
Okay.
When I came over here,
Oh Lord, Angela, let's go, y'all. 50%.
the mother and the son were punching.
Punching him.
Yeah.
Both of them
But
punching
that
him?
was the second.
Where's the mother and the son?
Chrissy, thank you for the heartbeat. Angela, thank you. Sapphire, thank you.
Hey, how are you? I'm Deputy Minaya. What's going on? What happened today?
So we don't know the name of this
Okay, the gentleman.
this person. But
Okay.
he made fun of my sister
Okay.
who has disabilities.
Okay.
My sister was just making noises and he was
Okay.
making fun of my sister.
Okay.
She grunts.
Okay.
She grunts when she's excited. She grunts when
Okay,
she's
no, that's fine. I completely understand.
frustrated, whatever. And he was making fun of her. And my mom approached her. My mom's right here. She approached him. And she was like, do you have a problem with somebody with disabilities? And then it got to a point where he assaulted her.
He assaulted her how?
My mom.
Assault or
He pushed
battery?
her.
So he
honestly,
battered her.
I
He
don't-
pushed her. He put hands on her.
He put hands on her.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was a push or a slap at first. It was very sudden.
Okay.
I can't tell you with good conscience
Okay.
whether
So,
that was a slap or a push at first.
the individual was approached by mom, correct? And said, hey, why are you making fun of my daughter? Okay, I'm speaking to him and then I'll speak to you. So he said, hey, why are you making fun of my daughter? My daughter has a disability. That's not okay. And he either just put hands on her.
Hands on her.
So he was the one that initially started the
Correct.
attack.
The hands on, anything that was physical,
That was him. He started it. Okay, and then what happened?
they got.
Okay, and then
Everybody.
mom.
Go ahead.
And then mom hit, or mom hit back, or mom pushed back, or what happened? How did it
I really
transpire?
Go ahead.
All right. Okay.
No, mom was like, what the f are you talking about?
Okay.
They use language.
Okay. I mean, we're adults. I don't really care.
They want the truth or they get the truth. Like, what's going on? What's your problem? And then he reiterated his problem. I'm like, why would you say something
So
like that?
what did he say to you?
Well, because the grunting is
So that bothered him?
apparently,
Okay.
apparently it was a problem.
Okay.
So here we are in an all-inclusive kind of park, being in the same place that we've been for the last, I don't know, 25.
Okay.
He apparently did this. I'm like, so why would you say that? He did this.
Go ahead. And he pushed it.
Yeah. He
Okay.
did that. I'm like,
Okay.
hold on. Say, say.
And then we all got involved. He grabbed me. He hit her.
He grabbed you how?
On her face.
Okay.
He grabbed your face? He grabbed like this?
No. You are me. And
I mean, don't punch me.
No, I
but,
will never hurt you.
Because, I mean, I can throw.
Don't punch me. Yo, basically the recap is this drunk dude this guy was making fun of this lady that's has Down syndrome, and her family was like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? and he pushed the mom, and then apparently like grabbed the face or like pushed the face of, I guess, the sister, maybe somebody else in their little party. And then I guess the mom pushes back, and then he like slaps her, and then he punches the husband, and then the husband lays him out. Holy hell. And that's, so they're talking to the family right now.
No, I will never hear you. So she
And this is the guy, and this is the guy's wife. So this is the couple right here.
He smacked you flat on your, okay.
Just right here.
Okay. Alright. Do you guys need medical? We have the fire department coming and check you guys.
Right now, I don't know if they need more than that, honestly.
Okay, so we have the fire department that's just gonna come and check on you guys.
I have never
So he
had
slapped
a man hurt me like
he
that.
pushed you, and then
He pushed me, and he pushed my face to the ground.
He pushed your face to the ground.
Face to the ground,
kept being aggressive with her.
And I'm trying to find mom.
Okay.
So no,
That's
there
for
was
you,
not
Mom.
like a.
And then my husband, obviously, like as soon as he saw that happen, he started hitting him.
You got involved and you hit him in defense of your wife. Okay.
Like, what's going on?
Okay.
Because she doesn't know.
Okay.
And this squad of a person.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's good. My knees are.
Okay.
My face is.
Can you hands up for me?
This is crazy. Like no man has ever looked at me and just slapped the shit out of me. That's crazy.
Okay.
Like right here.
I got you.
Are you okay? So like
He was making
seriously. And was he around people? I don't know. Was there?
I haven't talked to that side of the party yet, so I don't know. Are you bleeding anywhere? So you have blood.
No, but there was, I mean, gee, I don't know what to say. I don't know what there's.
So that could be a contusion or bruising.
Yeah, I don't know if it's blood. These are the injuries right now. She obviously
He was not.
here. I don't.
He was not around.
Yeah, I know. I see the mark from the bruising of the hand.
Would you like to see paramedics? Have we called paramedics? Sure, you don't want them to just check you out.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start paperwork. If I can have you guys on statements, that would be wonderful, so that you guys I can have everything. I know right now.
And they're about to get that surveillance footage and see this dude throwing the first punch, and then this lady's husband throwing the last one. Lord have mercy. And TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy, y'all. Hit me with the fires. We got less than 100 fires to go, y'all. It's the first goal of the night. We got to hit at least one, y'all. And come over to YouTube if you want to watch the video with us. This is body cam footage, so this one, it does help to watch it, y'all. So come search the Mystery Project or click the link that's in the bio that says YouTube. Find the channel, subscribe, and come hang out and watch the video along with us. And on Rumble, if you do Rumble as well. Gracie, thank you. Nurse KK, thank you. So sweet.
It's up very blurry because it just happened. So take your time, take deep breaths. But if you guys have IDs, get your IDs out so we can start filling out paperwork. And do you want to press charges?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. It seems as if he was the one who started the altercation because their daughter with Down syndrome. She grunts. That's her way of communicating. So he got upset because the grunting was too much for him. So he went up to mom and said, "Hey, why the F is this B grunting?" Blah, blah, blah. Mom got offended. Mom was like, "F, what are you talking about my daughter like that? She has a disability." He goes, pushes her, and then she goes, "F you, you're not gonna push me." And he grabs her face and shoves it into the ground. She's got bruising on her knees for when she fell. She has bruising on her face, and then just shoves her face on the ground. That's when the daughter comes to defend her. He gets up, slaps the daughter across the face. Husband comes to the defense, starts punching him to get him off of him.
Damn, the husband stepped in and said, "Oh, you gonna hit my wife and my sister-in-law?" Bam. Man, they wouldn't even. I don't know. If I'm that dude, he's not even. The second he pushes, he lays a hand on my wife. If I was married to that lady, game over, bro. Like you're gonna wake up 6 months from now eating Jello for like the rest of your life. I'll be watching. I'll be like, oh, really?
You what?
That's what you want to do? You want to meet Jesus today?
How dare you?
You want to meet Jesus? I'll be back there saying, play Freebird, y'all. Look at that shirt. I know y'all like that one. Play Freebird. Yeah, no, I'd handle that real quick. Ooh. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, his daughter. Yeah. Okay.
So he did hit, but he hit in self-defense of mom.
Yeah, he's protecting his family. Yep. Correct.
Absolutely protecting his family.
Last throwing came from.
And that's Florida. That's stand your ground, dude. People coming at you, hell no. You can defend anybody. You can defend somebody else. If you see somebody else getting beat, you can go protect that person and say, what the hell are you doing? Wham! Stop that shit. Knock it off.
That didn't get to that. But
I want to see this guy try to talk his way out of this now. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did push her, but no, you're going to jail, sir.
got his blood on them.
So, okay, where did the glass come into effect?
Don't. Okay. That's the part that's missing. So that's the part that I'm trying to. Okay. But if we can get them to get statements, so we can get them on statements.
Yeah, let them know. That's fine.
But seemingly still under the influence, George says he doesn't remember what happened.
So I know you
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
I'm sure you don't remember what happened.
You told the story already, but I'm trying to figure out the story.
Nurse KK, thank you for the thanks to Hand Heart too. And the y'all, come on, we got like 50, something like that. We got like 50 fires left. Hit me with them fires, y'all. And go off the grid. Did we get off the grid action yet, y'all? TheHauntedSide.com. You can find all kinds of ways to support the show directly. Y'all, go ahead. TheHauntedSide.com. Links in the bio. The top 3 links. That is the best way to support the show. Go click it. I'll give you a massive shout out for supporting the show.
That was easy.
I love you guys. Thank you. Go check it out. Go right now. Somebody's going to do it. Let's see if we can get 5 off the grids, y'all. Let's go.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, he has. I don't think he's told anybody, but I'm the one person that saw from the outside.
Okay, so what did you see?
Everybody was like hooping and hollering and having a good time, and I think he thought he was being part of the good time, and I think they thought he was making fun of them, and he wasn't. He was just having fun.
Okay.
And there was no conversation like stop or we don't appreciate you joining in.
Mm-hmm.
It was, they went from 0 to 100, and the guy threw a glass at his face.
The guy?
Somebody. I didn't see who threw it, but I saw he got hit in the face with a rocks glass. It came onto me. I've been cut.
Okay.
I certainly had nothing to do with it because I'm just sitting there, and he thought he was contributing to a good time.
Okay.
We're having fun.
So, sir, can you tell me what happened? And I have no idea. You don't have no clue. You just have a crap ton of scratches in your face and you don't know how.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There were people hitting him. I mean,
they told me.
Yeah, multiple people hitting him.
Yeah, they told him they were both hitting each other.
No, there was very little hitting.
There was a lot of hitting both ways, from what I heard. Sir, don't kill the messenger. That's what I was told.
I would not. I would not kill you.
So
if he hit somebody, they would not be tolerated.
It's a saying. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like his friend. Sounds like his friend. Nurse KK, you are crazy as hell. Thank you so much for the fires, y'all. Look at that. We got 30-something left. 30-something fires left.
Okay. So you don't remember Jack Diddley squat. Okay. And from what you saw, he just got a cup thrown at him.
He was sucker punched, in other words.
With a cup.
Not a
was
cup.
it with a fist or with a cup?
That's a cupper punch. Shout out to Brooke. Play Freebird. Yes. Brooke, I see what you did there. Play Freebird. Hell yeah. Thank you for the, what is that? Oh, that's the Venmos. Thank you for a little Venmo action. So sweet, y'all. TheHauntedSide.com supports the show directly.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Martini girl. Thank you.
And was that the only thing you saw was that glass being thrown?
It was the first thing I saw, and then I stopped taking the notes.
We shall see. Can I get you on a statement of what you saw?
I would go on that, sure.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna wait until we get another deputy. There we go. And you're gonna be able to fill out a statement. Since you saw most of it, I'm gonna have you fill out the statement. Since you don't know what the hell
Martini
happened,
girl, thank you.
I'm not gonna have you fill out a statement.
Meanwhile, as George's friends write a statement, a staffer tells one deputy he doesn't believe George's friends are exactly being truthful about the whole incident.
Ooh, see, I told you it was his friend. I knew it. I was like, that dude, they look alike, they dress similar. And he said, oh, if he threw a punch, that person wouldn't be standing. Like it was like his buddy. Can't get that by me.
Saying George was the main aggressor.
Do you know if anybody's getting trespassed?
Him for sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to wait and see what you all determine to see which route I want to go. But I heard he's being cooperative, so we can be done with him.
He may not remember much.
Is he intoxicated or?
Yeah. Okay. I even said to him, sir, you remember getting hit with something, and you remember being at the bar. Why don't you write a statement and tell us your side of the story and what led up to you getting hit? And if you don't remember anything else,
they're hiding something. The gentleman in the black shirt with the curds on the front, he was outside on the phone, and he was like, well, I don't know what I should tell him, and I don't know what I should say to the law enforcement, so they're hiding something.
He's like, do I have to write a statement? I said, well, you don't have to, but it really tells your side. And he's like, no, I'm not writing one.
Okay.
He didn't even want to give me his phone number. His wife didn't give me his phone number. So
we can go ahead and get rid of him.
I'll just go get 4 or 5 of those. How many people total are we thinking?
I'm trying to determine from this group. Like I said, he was the main aggressor.
Yeah.
I'm impartial to that gentleman right now because if you his mom.
Well, it sounds like their story is pretty much like concise too.
Yeah. They all just trying to apparently from what this gentleman was just telling me too.
So, suspect victim is refusing.
He's absolutely suspect.
He's refusing to write a statement.
I technically have 4 victims over there.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
Any Marcy's law for them or anything?
Yeah.
Jeez, 4 victims because he threw something and all this crap. That's crazy, y'all.
Okay, I got extra Marcy's law.
We're gonna consider them victim and him.
Absolutely.
Victim suspect. Okay. Well, because he's refusing. He might not remember. He's like, I don't remember much. And I said, well, sir, you remember something. Like, write something for us to help us know your side of the story. He's like, do I have to? And I said, I can't force you. He's like, then I'm not.
Brooke said, I bet he didn't tip either. Yeah, he seems like no. Yeah, he seems like the guy that'll pay in cash and it'll be like $10 short. So not only did he not tip, but then the server has to come out of pocket $10.
Not doing it.
And he's like, I didn't have 7 gin and tonics. I had 3. No, sir. You're clearly intoxicated.
Yeah, that's how he was with me.
Heavy Metal Bulldogs in the house. Stop it. Don't do it, Heavy Metal Bulldogs. Don't you dare do it.
I got his phone number.
My victim, but after talking with them, he's got like no story to it.
I got his phone number. I have a picture of it. That's the victim suspect that I gave Marcy's law to him, and I got a picture of his driver's license that I'll text you.
And for what this gentleman's saying, he saw his verse. He's like, I saw him wailing on both the young ladies. He's like, so that's why he came across the room to get him off of him.
Yeah, because he was saying that he bear hugged him.
And he's independent.
Yeah,
right?
he's
perfect.
Like he bear hugged him, dragged that guy away to separate them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And I said he's refusing to write a statement.
That's fine.
Then another deputy speaks with another staffer who also confirmed the same thing.
Hi, Tim.
How are you?
I'm Deputy Minaya. I just wanted to ask you real quick. So there was some sort of talk about a glass being thrown or someone being hit by glass. Did you see that happen?
No.
No.
The glass got smashed. I did not see anybody get hit with glass. I didn't see anybody roll glass.
Okay,
But I
so
know
glass got smashed.
I heard it.
Okay, you heard the kaboom?
Yes.
But you
Now
didn't see it?
No. I don't know whether it got broke from being knocked over on the table or
Okay.
got knocked over somebody threw it. Because
Okay.
I was running for a waiting room. I was trying to get my manager. So
No worries.
there's some bits and pieces that I did miss, but I know the guy who was sitting here was kind of the instigator.
The aggressor.
Yes.
Which is the gentleman that has the cuts.
After collecting all witness statements, George's actions were enough for deputies to place him under arrest.
His wife, what's going on? Well, he's getting arrested. You can't fight people in real life. At Disneyland. Oh my God. This is wife, this is husband. TikTok.
Why is he being arrested?
Because he just battered 4 individuals.
Battered?
You know what you saw? This is not what I saw.
Okay.
Where do I go?
So I'll explain everything to you. So he's gonna be going to the Orange County Jail. I'll give you a business card with the case number, the address of where he's gonna go, and
look at that lady's face. Oh my God, look at that. Talk about a Karen right there. Look at that face. She is mad as hell. And it's like, lady, you should be mad at your husband for assaulting 4 people. You are crazy as hell. Patty, thank you. Hey, Patrick, love your show. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Y'all, if you're new here, hit the follow button. Tap the screen like crazy. Let's get 50,000 likes. We crushed 25,000. And y'all, we need about 20, 30 fires left, y'all. Can we get one last little fire push? Let's crush these fire goals, y'all. Let's crush it. Plus, go off the grid, y'all. Support the show directly. Check out thehauntedSide.com. You can find all kinds of ways to support the show. But look at that lady's face. And if you can't see it, y'all, it's because you're not on YouTube or Rumble, and you need to come hang out on YouTube and Rumble. Search The Mystery Project on YouTube and come subscribe and watch the video with us.
how long it's gonna take for him to get out. So you'll be able to bail him out. Okay?
I've never bailed a person out in my life. I have no idea how you do
So
that.
there's
Jesus.
I can explain that for you. So there's these companies that call bail bonds, and right next to the jail, they're open 24 hours. So what you do is you give them the case number, tell them, hey, this individual was arrested for this. He's getting arrested for battery.
Is it the other people getting arrested?
I'm right here, so I can't answer that question for you right now. I can answer the questions that I can truly answer for you because I'm here right now, ma'am. I'm not over there. Okay? So
I'm trying to understand.
I can explain it to you 27 times if you need me to.
Why is it that people are always like, well, are the other people getting arrested? Lady, what? No. First off, it doesn't matter. And second off, he started it. He assaulted somebody first. You're going to go to jail for that. You can't do that. That's illegal. As an adult, you don't put your hands on another adult. Pretty self-explanatory. She's over there like,
emotional damage.
I've never done this before. Some tells me you're lying.
Why the fuck you lying?
Some tells me that you bailed him out before, lady. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we hit the fires, y'all. Let's go. Thank you, TikTok. So sweet. YouTube. Uh-oh. We need some super chats, YouTube. Rumble. We need some Rumble rants. TikTok might run away with this one.
But let's breathe. I'm trying because I'm literally here. I'm not over there.
Oh, shit. You're going to sit down.
We were sitting there. They threw a rock splash in his face.
So I can't tell you what's going to happen to the other party again because I'm here.
Right, but what would lead them to decide to arrest the person who got hit first?
So, sir, from what we heard on the other side, there was 5 witnesses, regardless of the party, 5 other independent witnesses who saw the whole thing. And from what we were told from those other witnesses, he was the aggressor. So the aggressor is the one that gets arrested.
So the
now,
5 people who
I'm not talking about him. Independent witnesses, other than them. There was independent witnesses who saw the altercation occur. Now, if the other party is going to get arrested physically or there's going to be charges written on them, that's 2 different things. Okay? Because the aggressor is the one who gets physically arrested. Now,
Oh, and not ticketed. Kim, thank you for the super chat. Let's go. Oh, snap. YouTube's coming back, y'all.
The other party, there could be charges against them. They're just going to be written charges, not physically arrested. That's the easiest way for me to explain it.
Shit, they don't want to hear that.
I don't understand. He definitely.
I get it, sir, but honestly, I'm not the deputy making the calls here. If you want to talk,
There's KK getting the hand heart started. Nope, TikTok's coming back. How do you get the teeth so white? I brush them every single day, Kathy. Little brush.
to the other deputy that's making the calls, you're more than welcome to.
No, we're good. We're good there.
Back with the arresting deputy, George, seemingly still drunk, says he's cooperating with authorities.
All right, face the car. Right here. Yep. Spread your feet. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke, stick, harm me? Anything? Any weapons, guns, knives, needles?
No.
Okay.
County 3501.
3501.
Our final is going to be the Taco Bell. We're going to be on with 4. Can we get at least one more?
Are those keys to your personal car or are they a rental car?
My car.
And that lady that was sitting next to you, is that your wife?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give that property to her to hold on to.
That'll be good.
All right. All right. Switch sides. Can you spread your feet a little bit?
Cooperating.
I understand that. I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm with you, Sheriff.
What's up?
I said I'm with you.
What do you mean?
I'm not fighting you.
I'm not saying you are.
Anything going on is okay with me.
The hell? Whiskey, thank you for the hearts, y'all. We got 8 more.
Would strongly advise not to fight with me.
I agree.
No shit, because you already got beat up once. You don't want it twice, bro. And then more charges on top of that. You don't want to get embarrassed twice. Nurse KK, y'all. 7 left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, YouTube.
Anything in your back pocket?
Taking it back over. I have no idea if he's drunk, I guess. Naz, thank you.
What's up?
Naz again. Oh, Lord. YouTube. Uh-oh. YouTube. They're killing it over on TikTok.
Turn around. Look at him real quick.
All right.
So just to let you know, you will be trespassed from Disney, and they're going to put that photo with your trespass warning.
Okay.
Go ahead, take a seat.
Ooh, damn. You ain't never coming back.
We'll get that filled out in the next 2 minutes. Thank y'all so much. I'll be back.
There's KK.
And I will get the AC going for you.
Thank you.
You like it colder or warmer?
Oh, we're good.
But due to the altercation, he was banned at Disney for a year.
You can't come back here, right?
Okay.
Disney doesn't want you back on property.
Okay.
So you're hereby being warned that you are not authorized, licensed, or invited to be on this premise, and may be arrested if you refuse to leave or return at any time in the future. If you have to come back here, if your family's here, your luggage is here, or anything like that, if you need to come back here, call us first. We'll meet you here. That way you're not in violation of it. You don't go back to jail.
This is Mr. M.
Okay?
Atkins.
All right. All right, I'm going to go back inside.
Whoa. Nurse KK, thank you. Nas, thank you. Holy hell, 1 left.
And help your guys out.
And the ban seemingly upset George's wife, given it was the start of their vacation and she had just purchased an annual pass.
What? What the fuck?
She just bought the annual pass. Refund. You might want to refund that so you could pay his bail. Man, that sucks. Man, I'd be mad as hell. What? You got this is the first day we get the annual pass and you go crazy and start beating people up? Oh my God. What's wrong with these people, y'all? What's wrong with these people? 100 donuts, y'all. 100 donuts.
Day one of Disney. So much for my vacation.
I'm very sorry, ma'am. Oh, I didn't know he was trespassed. So he is trespassed from the property, meaning
He can't stay.
he can't stay here. He cannot stay in any Disney resort. He cannot go to Disney Springs. He cannot go to any Disney water park. He cannot go to any Disney theme park. If he does come back onto the property, he will be arrested for something called trespass after warning, meaning he was warned and he returned on property.
Does that mean forever or just during this?
Well, Disney does it for about a year. It is indefinite, but you can call in a year's period and see if you can lift it.
And I just bought an annual pass.
So that would be something that you would have to call their customer service, and customer service can either refund you or do whatever it is. You have that case number. You have the...
Oh my, can you imagine calling Disney and being like, look, Disney, I literally just bought this pass and my husband decided to beat some people up and now he's trespassed. Can I have my money back? What do you think Disney's going to say to that? What do you think Disney is going to say to that?
Bruh.
They're going to be like,
You what?
hell no. Maybe don't be an idiot.
arresting deputy's name. So you can be like, hey, unfortunately, there was something that happened. My husband's trespass. I literally just paid for this. Disney will accommodate you. I can't tell you what they will do because I'm not Disney, but they're very, very accommodating with guests all the time.
We just moved to Florida in August, and that's his best friend.
The gentleman? Okay.
Yeah. So they...
See, I knew it. She said that's his best friend, the other guy that was like, why is he getting arrested? He's not even that dude, best friend. Whiskey, thanks for the donuts, y'all. Let's hit them donuts. 100 of them on TikTok.
came down here and I had to work. So today was the first day for us to meet him here. So they haven't seen each other in a while because
well,
they live in Ohio.
Tell him to not be an idiot.
So anyway, they have too much.
Yeah. Hey, has he ever gotten aggressive when he drinks before?
He doesn't drink.
No, he doesn't? Okay. So, maybe too much alcohol, too much fun. I've always said alcohol should be illegal.
George was later taken to the Orange County jail where he had to spend the night. His wife paid the $4,000 bond to get him out the next day.
Oh my God. You crazy as hell for that, dude. You are crazy as hell. Just getting mad as hell. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Tap the screen like crazy. 50,000 likes, y'all. Let's get it. Hit me with the donuts, y'all. And we got some more cases to move right on in. Bam. Shout out to the nurses. But apparently this is not a good one. This isn't one of the good nurses, y'all. This is not one of the good nurses. She's about to get arrested. Something crazy happens. Carrie, thank you. There we go. There we go. So let's jump back. Let's jump into this one, y'all. Here we go.
A young boy with special needs is found wandering around on his own. His mom, nowhere to be seen. When police finally found her, they immediately placed her under arrest. We're digging into this case and potential criminal charges with former prosecutor turned criminal defense attorney, Sarena Townsend. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. An Illinois mom of 3 has been arrested and released in Hancock County after an incident on May 14th. According to the sheriff's department, they got a report of a little boy with special needs wandering around a neighborhood in Warsaw, Illinois, which is near the state lines from Missouri and Iowa.
Whoa.
So on May 14th, around 7 p.m., a neighbor spotted this boy trying to get into another neighbor's home, stopped to help. The person reported that the boy was in a, quote, unsanitary state. Deputies took the boy into protective custody. They took him home. And the deputies have reportedly had dealings with this family before, but the boy's mother, 32-year-old Heather Schrock, wasn't there. So law enforcement, they called in the Department of Children and Family Services. They took a look at the home and declared it was unsuitable for children to reside in. And deputies said,
whoa.
They then found Schrock at her job. On her social media profile, Schrock often takes selfies in a pair of scrubs. She reportedly worked for a local hospital. So the deputies arrested Schrock on charges of child endangerment and child abandonment. She was booked into Hancock County Jail, released the following day. Now, we reached out to the county clerk for Hancock County, and they don't have any pending cases involving Schrock. So it seems like she might have been arrested, but she may not have been officially charged yet. Okay, now I want to break this down, and I want to bring in attorney Sarena Townsend, former...
Oh, no.
Sex crime.
Yeah, that was my mom last night.
Prosecutor. Great to have you here, Sarena.
Thank you.
We talk, unfortunately, about these.
I'm sure she'd like to. Oh, they're going haywire in there. I'm sure she would like to come and be on this live stream, y'all, but she is watching a movie with Lex. They're having a Friday night movie-a-thon, sitting down, just the two of them on the couch, lounging out, watching movies. It is super cute. Super cute. TikTok, hit me with the donuts, dude. Come on. We got 91 left.
Cases involving children. What are your thoughts on, first, the idea of the current legal status as we're talking about it? Does it seem like she was arrested and not charged yet, or the case was dropped? What do you think?
Well, it's possible that they charged her with something low level enough that they've given her what commonly is known of as a desk appearance ticket or something like that, which basically means they're not going to keep her in jail pending this process. And instead, they're going to send her away and say, come back another time to face these charges. And in those situations, the clerk's office really will not have a record yet of the case until she does come back.
What do you make of abandonment cases like this? The boy just wandering around. She was apparently at work. Why do we see these abandonment cases like this, or alleged abandonment cases?
Sure. It's really sad, especially in a case where this is a child with special needs. I mean, we don't use that term special needs lightly. He needed special treatment or care in order to take care of him.
He looks young, y'all. It's not like a teenager or something like that, saying a child, even though they're 13, 14, 15, 16. This kid looks like 3.
Of him. What's equally, if not more offensive, is the fact that she is in healthcare. And one would think or hope that somebody who has that kind of job would know better, would know how to take care of their child, would keep that child sanitary, keep the home safe. And so it's really appalling to hear these charges, if true, of course.
Do you ever hear the defense of, my mind was blank. I left my child in the car. I left my child at home. I left my child in the store. I wasn't thinking. It was a complete accident. Do we see those kind of defenses in this, and do they ever work?
Sure, we do. It does happen a lot of times, as you mentioned, in the I forgot my child or baby in a car. Those are just such heartbreaking stories because I think we've learned that it does actually happen, sadly, sometimes. But I think the most important thing is everybody involved in this case on the law enforcement side and the prosecution, they're going to have to look at the facts and the evidence that come about. I mean, does she normally have childcare for this child? And, maybe that person didn't show up. Did she have plans that fell through? I mean, it does feel, though, like a cumulative problem. If the house itself is unsanitary, if the child has feces on him or other unsanitary features, it doesn't feel like a one-day mistake. This feels like a perpetual problem. And that's going to be taken into consideration when the evidence is evaluated.
That's what you took away from unsanitary state and also the condition of the house.
Pretty much.
Dear Lord.
When we have cases like this, oftentimes, yes, when a child is described in that way, sometimes they've defecated on themselves and their diaper hasn't been changed in quite some time, or their hair is matted. It's really tragic. It's really sad. And then a home that's unsuitable for living in as a child. I mean, usually that means that the refrigerator is not stocked. There might be, animals in the house, like pets that are not taken care of and their feces are away. I mean, I'm speculating at this point, but for the most part, it means that the food situation may not be good and the cleanliness of the house is probably a factor as well.
If police were familiar with this family, I don't know what that could mean, but does it mean that police should have been keeping a closer eye on what was going on there?
These things are so difficult because you have those home visits. Law enforcement will do wellness checks sometimes, or child protective services are supposed to be up on these things. But, a lot of times these cases slip through the cracks, especially you have a woman who's in the healthcare profession. Who knows if she was able to convince, law enforcement that everything is actually fine. If this woman or this family was known to police, then it is possible that there should have been more wellness checks, or that something more should have happened in order to prevent this event from occurring.
Let's talk about the charges for a minute.
That is crazy. How does that happen?
Looked them up. This is my understanding of what endangerment is defined as under Illinois law. A person commits endangering the life or health of a child when he or she knowingly causes or permits the life or health of a child under the age of 18 to be endangered, or causes or permits a child to be placed in circumstances that endanger the child's life or health. By the way, special needs children are considered as part of this definition too. There's a little carve out there. I believe this is a misdemeanor though, and correct me if I'm wrong, and then abandonment is when a person commits child abandonment when he or she, as a parent, guardian, or other person having physical custody or control of a child without regard for the mental or physical health, safety, or welfare of that child, knowingly permits a child to engage in independent activities that were unreasonable under the circumstances, or for an unreasonable period of time without regard for the minor's mental or physical health, safety, or well-being. For the purposes of this section, no specific age shall be determinative of reasonableness. I believe that is a felony that can carry 3 years in prison. Am I right about those so far? Is my definitions correct?
Yeah. Yes. So,
the abandonment seems more serious than the endangerment, right?
That's right. And I mean, even the term abandonment feels more dangerous, right? I mean, it almost feels like a permanent situation where this child is going to have to fend for themselves, which is horrific. The child endangerment charge, which, yes, it is a misdemeanor, it's going to turn like the other charge on knowingly. Did she knowingly put this child in this position? And the only way that you're going to be able to figure that out, a jury, a judge is going to be able to figure that out, is through all of the evidence. I mean, especially with respect to the abandonment charge, how long do you have to have that child in that situation for it to be considered abandonment? How long did that child have to be, quote unquote?
I mean, if she's a nurse, she's probably working a 12. That's a long ass time for a seemingly pretty young 3-year-old, 4-year-old to be completely alone.
Quote, independent and not taken care of, for them to have been abandoned. It's a little bit more difficult.
I feel like if it's any longer than like, oh, I'm going to go check the mail. If they potentially miss even one meal, that's pretty crazy. I'd be like, no, hell no.
To prove that charge, it's easier to prove that this child was in danger. He was wandering the streets. That's just dangerous.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Went out of the house, wandering around the neighborhood, y'all.
Dangerous in and of itself.
The Hancock County Sheriff's Department posted Schrock's mugshot as well as a press release about what had happened on their Facebook page. And Justin Phillip shares at least one child with Schrock. He commented on the post saying in part, quote, "My son told me this morning that kids have already mentioned it, that they were telling him sorry for his mom being all over the internet. The kids in that area, from what I have heard, are sweet, but if your kid goes to Warsaw and they've seen it on Facebook or know about it, please have a talk with your kids and ask them to not mention it right now. He is only 11, and I don't have the words to describe everything yet. He knows some of what has happened, but not the extent. I just want him to enjoy his last week."
Oh, damn, never mind. They must have been showing some old pictures. The kid is 11. Whoa, Nurse KK, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Haley Huntress in the house. Thanks for the donuts. Oh, my word. Y'all hit me with the donuts. Go nuts for donuts. We got about 80 of them left.
Of school. How heartbreaking is that?
It's horrible. It really is. In today's day and age with social media and, you just have people talking. It's hard enough to be in a small neighborhood and the gossip that goes around the neighborhood. Now this thing is broadcast everywhere. And it's not just the person who's arrested who suffers. It's the victim who suffers. It's the other family members. But it also is an interesting law enforcement tool, because when you do see people commenting on social media, it's a way for police to figure out who may have witnessed the conditions of this home and the family conditions, and it might lead them to, you know, be able to enhance their investigation a little bit.
Wow. I'm just happy the child is safe. Obviously, we don't know what the effects of all this are going to be, but this could have ended up a lot worse. A lot worse. Sarena Townsend, thanks so much for coming on. Appreciate it as always.
Oh my God. Play Freebird, y'all. Thumbs up in the chat if you like my shirt. Look. Play Freebird. It's a cool shirt, isn't it, y'all? It's a cool shirt. Look at him. Anyways, welcome back, y'all. Tap the screen like crazy. That's sad. That's sad. Left your damn kid at home all by himself. Oh, by the way, y'all, look. 3 subscribers. We need 4 more, and we'll hit that little thing. That's cool. Looks like the off-the-grid eagle. It is. That's what I'm saying. We need an off-the-grid eagle. So I can do the eagle dance, y'all. I'm trying to do the eagle dance right now. TheHauntedSide.com. Y'all go check it out. Missed other subs. Sorry. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Thank you. Send off the Great Eagle. Yeah, somebody do it. Let's go. I'm going to hit refresh. Somebody's going to do it. I can just feel it. All right. So that's crazy. Leaving the kid alone. And then he got outside of the house and was wandering around the neighborhood. Whoa. Okay. Let's hold on. Where is the next one? Oh, yeah, this guy. Boom. The hell did this guy do? I think he was drinking and driving. He got some twisted tea. Heidi, yeah, he was 11, but he had special needs. Oh, she. Oh, she, what are you doing? Sending 5 subscriptions? You're nuts. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Y'all hit me with the donuts, too. Let's crush it. 79 or something left. Here we go.
Hi, how you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right. I'm Patrolman McDonald, Mount Vernon Police Department. The reason why I stopped you, 1, you don't have a county sticker on your license plate, okay? 2, you did hit the left to center line and you were weaving inside of your lane, okay? Do you have your driver's license on you, sir? Yeah. Where are you coming from?
Dayton.
Dayton. Okay, what are you doing here in Mount Vernon?
I have friends here. I used to work here.
Okay. You did used to work here?
Yeah.
Alright. 3292, wait for now. Is this a city vehicle?
Yeah.
That's why the plate's not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a city vehicle?
How dare you?
And you're in there drinking and driving?
What? What the fuck?
Oh, no. That's all kinds of oopsies.
Robert Tom 669 604. Robert Tom 669 604. So, Mr. Zig, I'm going to be completely honest with you, okay? We had a reckless operation complaint called in on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you aware of that?
Some guy stopped me, yeah.
He did stop you? And talk to you already? Who stopped you? Oh, okay.
The guy who called
a civilian. Okay. What's going on today, sir? Is there something going on today?
No.
That's causing you to have a driving issue? Nothing at all? You gotta take any medication or anything, sir?
I'm diabetic, but yeah.
No, nothing that would cause you to have any, are you tired or anything?
Is he trying to give him like any excuse in the book? He's like, are you tired? Are you taking any medication? Is there any reason that you would be driving crazy as hell today? He's like, nope, 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 nope.
So, hey, look at me, please. You've been drinking today. Okay. But,
Oh, you've been drinking? Yep. Oh, shit. Y'all, it says first bonus round for the subscriptions. Ooh, are we going to get another bonus round, y'all? We got 1 minute and 42 seconds for one more person to subscribe. Somebody subscribe to the TikTok. Let's go.
beers. Yeah. Do you have any in your cup now? Oh, no. No. How long ago was that? Oh, this is from yesterday. Not that. How long ago did you have a couple beers? Oh,
he tried to say that was from yesterday?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Busted. Ooh, Nicole. Somebody else did too. You obtained 1 limited emote from the subwave. Nicole, thank you. Bonus round 1. It says we crushed it. Now we got 5 minutes to get 2 more. 2 more people. Click my face, hit that big red subscribe button, or send a subscription. Let's go.
Okay. Did you only have a couple, or did you have more than a couple? Because your driving's indicating to me that you had a little bit more than a couple.
Mystic Angel, let's go. Hell yeah. 1 freaking more.
I think I've had a couple, but okay. Besides being diabetic, do you have any other medical conditions? No. Any injuries? No. Okay. Right. You're gonna be willing to go do some field sobriety tests for me today? Yeah. You will? Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this, Mr. Zitter. That's out of the vehicle. Yep.
Damn. Nurse KK, did you just send a freaking subscription? Did you just send one? Yes. Did we hit it again? It keeps telling us we got all kinds of bonuses. It says, oh, it says, oh, wait, now we're on the third part. We need another 2. Y'all, 2 more. Ah! We're going to do it. Oh, shit. What did I hit? Oh, somebody's trying to join the channel or join the live. I hate when they do that.
Have you step on the sidewalk for me?
2019.
Huh? Awesome. I'm gonna run through some field sobriety tests, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You good?
Yeah, I just want to turn off the front lights.
Oh, I got you. All right. That's the tip of my pen. Do you see the tip of my pen? Mm-hmm.
Country Girl Beth, let's go. Send it to Smudge Proof Expressions. Y'all, stop it. 1 more in the next 3 minutes. We're killing it, y'all. He does look sad, doesn't he, Caitlin?
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to look at the tip of my pen. I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Okay? I want you to stand with your feet together and your hands down to your side. All right.
Vaughn, good to see you. Desiree, thanks for the donuts.
Okay. Are you ready to begin the test?
Don't put your hands in your pockets.
Keep your hands down to your side, please. I want you to keep your head still. I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only. Okay?
Why don't they ever get that right? It's like this. What movie are they watching out there, y'all? It's loud as hell. Nurse KK, you're insane. Sent one to Tabitha.
Get out of my attic.
Oh my God. Is that it? Now it says 13 to 15, so we got 5 more minutes to get another 2. This is getting crazy absurd, y'all. Yeah, that's what it is. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign.
Still.
You keep moving your head, bro.
You having an issue with your left eye? Okay, it's dry. It's dry. Okay, try this again.
Hey, Mom, thank you. Siri the Duck, thanks for subscribing. Y'all, 1 more.
All right, we're going to do the same thing, okay? We're just going to go straight up this time, okay?
Yep.
All right.
Keep your feet together.
Yep. Hands down to your side.
Arms out to your side.
Your arms down to your side.
Stacy, thank you. They're watching for the jerk motion the eyes make when you are intoxicated. The eyes jerk when you're intoxicated? I thought they just get really slow. You'd be like, or is it like, I don't know. Somebody look it up. Tell us.
Okay, you said you don't have any medical conditions or anything, correct? Other than diabetic?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask you again, okay? How long?
Desiree, stop it. Stop it immediately. Are we there? Yeah, 15 out of 15. We crushed the whole damn thing, y'all. The whole damn thing. Now all we need is like 64 freaking donuts.
It's about connection.
Y'all are insane.
How long ago did you have those beers?
About 2 hours ago.
About 2 hours ago, yeah. Okay. How many did you have?
2 24-ounce drinks.
2 24-ounce? Bro, that's at least 4. That's at least 4. Maybe like 5.
That's it. Be honest with me, because I'm trying to do this with Mr. Zecca, and I can tell you've had a lot more than that.
It's been a long weekend.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Going through some stuff. And...
So have I had a couple drinks today? Yes.
Stacy, thank you. Deep Fried, thank you for the subscribe. Very sweet. YouTube and Rumble. TikTok is crushing it right now.
Over the last 72 hours. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you want to continue on with this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Actually,
Mitzi was twisted teeth.
Just sit tight for a moment, okay? Just hold on for a moment.
You have any medical problems that you need? I need to know about, other than being diabetic? I'm diabetic. No. Okay. When's the last time you checked sugar? I don't check it very well, quite frankly. A couple days ago. Okay. All right. So, what we're gonna do is, you want to do the next test, correct? Yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is.
Damn, hold up. Gas is $3.59 there? Where the hell is this? Ohio. Oh my God.
We're going to imagine an imaginary line right here, okay? You're going to put your left foot on that line. Put your right foot in front of your left foot, just like this. Arms down to your sides. Okay? Don't begin the test until I tell you to do so. Do you understand? Yeah. Maintain that position like I just told you. Left foot on the line, right foot in front of left foot, arms down to your side. Stay in this position, okay? When I tell you to do so, you're going to take 9 heel-toe steps down this imaginary line. And once you get to your 9th step, keep your front foot planted. Get back into the position. Yep. Stay in this position. Yep. Okay.
Oh, hell, you can't even stand up.
So, when I tell you to do so, you're going to take 9 heel-toe steps down this imaginary line. When you get to your 9th step, keeping your front foot planted, you're going to take a series of small steps, taking 9 heel-toe steps back down the line, okay? I'm going to demonstrate by doing 3. You're going to do 9. It's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3. This is your 9th step. Keeping this front foot planted, take a series of small steps. Just like this. Take 9 heel-toe steps back down the line. Just like this. 1, 2, 3. I did 3. You're going to do 9. Do you understand? Yes. Okay. You're going to look down at your feet at all times. Count your steps out loud. Do you have any questions? Do you understand the instructions that are given to you? You may begin.
Uh-oh. He almost fell over there. And there.
Are you complete with the test? Yeah. Okay. The next test. You don't have any medical problems that we need to know about, correct? Okay. So, you're going to put your feet together, arms down to your sides, just like this. Okay, when I tell you to do so, you're going to lift either...
He literally, like, just stopped walking and just, like, was like, Matt, and the cops, are you done with the test? He's like, yeah.
leg of your choosing. It's of your choosing, okay? Approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping it parallel to the ground. It's going to look something like this. You're going to look down at your feet. Keep your arms down to your sides. You're going to look at your raised foot and count out loud in this manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until told to stop. Do you understand? Yes. Give me 1 second. Anytime. 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1001, 1002. You could be in 1001, 1002, 1003.
Uh-oh. Deep breath. Thank you. We're halfway there, y'all. 50 more donuts. Let's get them. Ready, set, go.
2004, 2005, 2006.
Yoga, they probably will.
Stop. Hey, you can stop the test. I'll be 3-5.
Let's stick to
I'll be on.
the transfer back. At this point in time, we get some of that's going to be okay, so
692, 30 has 21.
you put your hands together like you're playing, like put palms together. There you go.
30 after 21 and 12.9.
Hi, Mr. Sick. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you or being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. Want to be appointed to represent you before the question if you wish. Do you understand your rights? Yes. Okay. All right, can you open up your mouth for me? Lift your tongue. Lift your tongue. There you go. Okay. All right. Must search your incident for arrest, okay?
Okay. Busted. Wham bam. It's Sam. I want that shirt. Oh, you mean this shirt that says play Freebird? I know. I'm waiting for that off the grid eagle so I could put the eagle up on my face and do a whole thing. But it hasn't happened yet, has it? Hit me with the donuts, though, y'all. 42 left.
What we're going to do is we're going to place it in the back of my cruiser, okay? Yep. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if you were Mr. Zick, do you want your phone out of the vehicle so we can get you that afterwards? Yeah. And is there anything else in the vehicle, a wallet or anything else? No. You don't have your wallet on you? I don't believe so. Yeah, wallet would be good. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? This is what we're gonna do, all right? It's not your vehicle, okay? Yeah. So, based off the situation, I am going to impound the vehicle, okay? So I will grab...
Because it's a city vehicle because he's a councilman.
Belongings out of it. I'm going to impound the vehicle. We're going to go up to the Knox County Jail. I'm going to give you the option to give urine, okay? And then I'm going to write you citations. You're going to go through the process. And then I'm going to give you the option to contact a valid driver to come pick you up. Are you going to be able to have a valid driver come pick you up? Yeah. Okay. I do not plan on booking you into the Knox County Jail. Okay? As long as we can get you a valid driver. Yeah. All right. I'm going to grab those items for you. Where's your wallet at? What passenger seat. Okay. What all do you want out of the vehicle? Just wallet and phone. That's it? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Did he say he was not going to process him into the Knox County Jail? Well, he's got Apple Watches and everything.
It's in the bag. Somebody said no, it's right there. He said he does have somebody that can come pick him up. Okay. So I already told him exactly what we're going to be doing. Okay. And yep. Cool. Ask for yours, correct? Yeah, I think so. Since yep.
Oh man, I hate when that's all they do. I hate when that's what they leave me wanting more. Because I'm like, what happened? And then just black screen gone. End of story.
You what?
What did he do? Anyways, I think we got one more, maybe two more actually, y'all. Oh yeah, this one sounds terrible, y'all. This one sounds absolutely terrible. This girl, nursing student, she gets basically her life's taken from her outside of her dorm. 21-year-old medical student, y'all. What? Oh Lord, here we go. And this is in Georgia. Here we go.
Just months after this Dean's List student was on homecoming court, her young life was cut short when she was gunned down on campus just outside of the dorms.
I mean, anybody get it anywhere. These university campuses are open to anybody. It's not like there's a guard gate waving people through, or these are adults. So it's just sad and unfortunate.
Investigators now say the shooter responsible for the brutal crime is the victim's ex-boyfriend, who she parted ways with in a messy breakup.
What? What the fuck?
These damn crazy-ass ex-boyfriends, ladies. These crazy-ass ex-boyfriends. Acting crazy as hell. All high, strong, and emotional, doing stupid things. Oh, no.
Domestic violence is a big driver of people who kill with guns, firearms. There's statistics on that.
So what's next for the accused killer?
So in Georgia, any conviction of any type of murder, malice murder, felony murder, always carries life in prison.
And where will the investigation go from here?
It just all depends on where the evidence takes you.
It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon when a secure-in-place alert was put out on the Kennesaw State University campus. It's a mid-sized college in Kennesaw, Georgia, about an hour north of Atlanta. On Saturday, May 18th,
Deep fried, thanks for the donuts. Y'all, hit me with them donuts.
students there got the alert that an intruder was on campus.
Well, unfortunately, you know, like most states in our country, guns are very easy to get. In Georgia, you don't really need anything other than a heartbeat. So I'm not shocked that somebody was killed with a gun. Just welcome to the United States. So obviously, you know, domestic violence is a big driver of people who kill with guns, firearms. There's statistics on that. Listen, I own guns. I'm not anti-gun, but we don't do anything in this state to really do a deep dive on people.
Criminal defense lawyer Lawrence Zimmerman practices in Marietta, Georgia, just outside of Kennesaw. Generally, is this a safe area? I know that you said that obviously people could be gun enthusiasts or it's easy to have access to guns, but is this normally a safe area or college campus?
Yeah, it's normal. It's normally a safe area, but I guess
Yeah, but all it takes is one crazy emotional loser to get broken up with to go haywire and then be like, oh God, it doesn't matter where you are.
The point that I'm trying to make is, you know, today's day and age, there's a lot of safe areas where gun violence infiltrates. I mean, that's the scary thing. It's not like, you know, we could just avoid certain areas anymore. It could happen anywhere.
The security alert on campus ended about an hour after it was put out, and with it came devastating news. A junior on her way to becoming a nurse practitioner had been shot and killed. Investigators identified the woman as 21-year-old Alasia Franklin. The 911 call was made by Alasia's friend, who woke up to the sound of gunshots and ran outside to find her on the ground. She was pronounced dead shortly after the 911 call came in. Authorities quickly determined Alasia had been shot 3 times by a Glock handgun, and it didn't take long for investigators to track down a suspect either. And if we're looking at the timeline from the time that there was an alert on campus, it was a lockdown at about 4 p.m. It was finished by about 4:45, so she had already been shot.
Whoa.
And then not long after, investigators had already tracked down the suspect. How were they able to do so quickly?
Well, obviously somebody knew something about this guy, or maybe someone, I recognized him from before. We don't know. Maybe she called her parents, texted somebody that he was coming over. Who knows? But that's obviously how they got to him.
About 10 miles from the crime scene, investigators arrested Samuel Harris, Alasia's ex-boyfriend. According to her mother, Alasia had known Harris since middle school. The pair dated but recently broke up in December of last year. Alasia's mom says the breakup was not violent, but it was intense. Her father says he met Harris in the past but never saw any red flags. And it sounds like this was a relationship that went sour. They broke up. It's been several months, almost 6 months at this point since all of that. And again, no real motive has been listed by authorities. But can we kind of connect the dots that it was likely something to do with the breakup or relationship?
Well, I mean, listen, you know, I'm not in the business of speculation, right? You got to base it on the evidence, facts, but sounds like preliminary reports, sounds like something happened that triggered, maybe triggers a bad word to use, but was the catalyst for this incident, as far as we know.
And the victim in this case, Alasia Franklin, her mother has been outspoken about it and says that during the incident while her daughter was shot, there was an argument going on. So is it possible that investigators would then reach out to people nearby and say, hey, did you overhear anything? Were these people arguing, things like that?
Sure. I mean, it's going to be Kennesaw State Police. Not knocking them. They're not the Cobb County Police, which has a much more manpower, and this is what they do every day. But Kennesaw State Police will obviously interview any witness that was there and involved, probably get surveillance videos from the complex. They'll do they'll search the area and they'll figure out what
deep fried, thank you,
video cameras are around, and they'll pull all that. They'll pull phone records, text messages, social media posts, social media messages. they'll do a deep dive into this case to figure out what transpired and then how we got to this point.
And the charges he faces now are murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Do you think these are appropriate charges with what happened?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Are there any additional charges you think he could face as things go on, or will these ones likely stick?
Well, I mean, the district attorney can always charge more than what someone's arrested for once a grand jury hears it. Look, they could choose to seek the death penalty in this case. It's death penalty eligible.
Whoa.
I'm not saying they should. I'm against the death penalty, but they could seek it. And there's an election yesterday, and the current district attorney lost. So we'll have to wait and see what the new district attorney does when they come into office.
Zimmerman says if convicted, Harris could face the most severe punishment. So as you said, this could be a death penalty case because we have murder on the table here. So I know this is way down the line, but let's say that is the route that prosecutors want to go. What would that look like heading to trial? Would things be different? A death penalty eligible jury, things like that?
Sometimes these questions blow my mind. Yes, of course it's going to be different because it's a penalty case.
Sure, death penalty cases. I mean, all cases are all serious. Consequences of this are final, obviously. So in a death penalty case in Georgia, there's certain factors, aggravating factors that have to be met. I think laying in wait to one of them if he was just waiting around for them or her. And then he would have a death penalty case that has different procedures. It's streamlined appeals during the case before you ever get to trial. Yeah, so it's a little bit different. But you asked any other charges, I just mentioned it could be death penalty. Cobb County, I don't see a lot of death penalty cases. There was one recently, last couple of years, the gentleman who killed the people on the golf course. And there's another one where sheriff's deputy was killed. It was all resolved, I believe, in pleas of life in prison. So the death penalty, they didn't go to trial.
So let's say death penalty is not an option, that's off the table. What are the other sentences that he could possibly face? Would it always be life in prison?
So in Georgia, any conviction of any type of murder, malice murder, felony murder,
life
always carries life in prison without parole, except after 30 years. So, long time.
In terms of Harris's defense, Zimmerman says there are a lot of variables at work. And I reached out to you specifically because not only are you in the area, but you are a defense attorney. So let's say that you have to take on the defendant in this case, Samuel Harris. What sort of defense would you bring forward?
It's hard to say. I'd have to hear his story and what happened. And if, there's different variables, maybe it's on him. Maybe there's an alibi. Maybe it's misidentification. Maybe the gun went off accidentally. I don't know if there's multiple shots. Maybe he could claim self-defense. Maybe she attacked him. I'm not saying that happened. You're asking me variables. I'm just being hypothetical. I don't want to slander anybody. So, it just all depends on where the evidence takes you.
In the end, investigators still haven't released an official motive in the case. Do you think that this case is something that could have been prevented?
I don't know enough. I don't know how he got a firearm. I don't know his background. We always hope we could prevent violence. Hey, I don't know if the KSU needs to make their campus safer. I don't know how everything's set up as far as, anybody get in anywhere. These university campuses are open to anybody. It's not like there's a guard gate waving people through or, these are adults. So it's just sad and unfortunate. I don't know if this guy was acting up, if she could have got a protective order, if maybe she just thought he would never act on anything and blew it off. I can't answer those questions. We don't know, but I'm happy to come back once we get more information and discuss it.
So as you said, there's still a lot of unanswered questions. We're still in the early stages. This just happened over the weekend. Where do you expect the case to go or what the next steps would be?
So the next steps will be he could have what's called a preliminary hearing, or otherwise known as a probable cause hearing. And that's where the detective who took out the arrest warrant will testify as to the basis for that arrest warrant. We'll also have a bond hearing. This type of case, I would expect he'd probably be denied bond.
There's KK, thank you. 40 donuts left, y'all. Let's get it.
That's how we'll start out.
Couple minutes left. YouTube, where y'all at? Super chat. Let's do this.
Here's what I say about every case. It's hard for me to look and as nothing against the media whatsoever. I've had a lot of cases that have been reported in the news where they don't always get all the facts right, and then I get involved in the case, peel back the layers. It's not exactly the way it was brought forth to the public, and that's not the media's fault. You're getting your reports from the police. So, and right now the reports are one-sided. Once a lawyer and his investigators, his or her investigators, start digging in, it's hard to say. You know, it could be a straightforward murder case. It may not be. Maybe the guy's crazy. Maybe it's insanity defense. And there's just all different ways to look at it. So it's real hard sitting here, like I tell clients, to speculate upon speculation. We could be here for the next 3 hours talking about it.
Right now, Harris is being held without bond as he awaits a future hearing.
So when you're arrested, you have initial appearance, and there's a judge, and they'll read you the charges, and this charge will be denied bond at the initial appearance. That happens usually in 70 to 72 hours, because the magistrate doesn't have the authority to set bond in this kind of case, but even if they did, it still wouldn't get bond at the initial appearance on a murder charge. So then there's a court date scheduled for a bond hearing. Whomever he hires to represent him will file a motion for either a different date for a bond hearing along with a preliminary hearing, and that'll be scheduled anywhere. It depends on the court's calendar, between the next 2 to 4 weeks or whenever a lawyer decides they'll be ready.
A statement from Kennesaw State University President Kathy Swag reads in part, quote, "Our thoughts and deepest sympathies are with the victim's family and friends during this incredibly difficult time." She also noted Harris was not a student at KSU, and counselors are available on campus for those in need.
Oh my God. 21 years old, in school to be a nurse practitioner, ex-boyfriend goes crazy and takes her life.
What?
Insane. Unbelievably. Yeah, we do need to hear more about this one. 100%. Damn. Damn. All right, y'all. I'm out of here for tonight. I'm going to get some sleep. They're jamming out there anyways, y'all. So it's loud as hell. So I love you guys, but I am out of here. YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. Same thing on Rumble. I love you guys.